Good morning, good morning. Yeah, just for the stream, I just made a new thumbnail real quick. Now let's get set up. I've just been running my default YouTube icon thumbnail for the past year. Figure maybe let's switch it up a little bit. Alright, let's get this all set up. This is good. Camera looks fine now. I don't know why I was so big at the start, but we're here. And let's also get the music on. Oh, Crops, if you're there, by the way, I did see that you sent me some songs, and I'll be taking another look at my stream playlist afterwards. Alright, let's get it on. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, good morning. Let's actually move some stuff around. I'm gonna try if this mic setup's a little bit better. Gonna do it like behind my iPad instead of on the side. Let's go in. I think we have some defaults over at Balloon Skies. So we can hit a DC to start off. Actually, no, that mic's a little awkward. That's far away. Move this over here. Yeah. Angle this like here. Yeah, so something like this. And we're gonna start with Frost here, as usual, 5 minors. What level is this DC? It's level 4. It's a mid-level 4, so the odds are good. Although I'm also known to get unlucky on some of these. Pull the dragon. Heal here. Good splits at the start. We don't get hit by the blast bow. Let's pull the zap. I used to go the 9 minor strat versus level 4. I still don't know if this is better. Might be a little bit better. Wait, that music is loud. Hold on. Turn it down a little bit. Maybe I should be more focused on my minors. I don't think I lost any though, right? Yeah. They're all good. I think we have an okay split so far. Zap here. Ow. We lost 2 from the dragon on the top side. One barb, don't screw me over. Bomb tower gets blown up because it's low level. I think we're good. We got 2 barbs. Go here. Bull drawing a little bit. Looks like we're good. Good start, good start. And then I think the rest of these are also defaults. I took the non-defaults off stream because they looked not possible. We can also take Balloon Lagoon. Although I'm not the best at Balloon Lagoon. I should start practicing because we lost Spike, so I might have to do this from time to time. I think it's like 3 barrels for level 4. Dragon, Barb's Rams. And then you go. Haste Deeper for the dragon and the barrels. Oh my god. You know, this week it doesn't really matter, okay? We're doing pretty good this week anyways. We're just griefing for content here. Everything's okay. Yeah, I don't know how I fat fingered the dragon. Uh-oh. My fingers aren't even that fat. I don't know how I always fat finger stuff. Well, that's awkward. Let's see how far we can get them. Alright, and then we knock the cord. We're griefing. Well, whatever, this is doomed anyways. It's best if you guys don't see this. It's best if y'all just look away, and we'll pretend this one never happened. Sound good? Sounds like a deal. Put this back on. Wait, this was possible. What am I doing? Oh, shoot. Oh my god, wait. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it was actually still possible. Oh, lol. Okay, I'm a dirty griefer. I'm a dirty griefer. I was like, I gave up. I'm like, let's pretend this didn't happen. And then we almost got it. Oh my god. Oh man, wait, you don't need the dragon on level 4. I had a very fast Sparky. She almost just cleared the whole thing without me looking at my screen. Well, that's that's a little bit awkward. If I just used the last frame to tank, I think I was good. Oh no, Sen, you clown. You clown. And then he hits the cord again. Some days are like this, guys. Some days are just like this. Let's try our other stream setup, actually. Yeah, let's try the other one. Oh my god, that's loud. Yeah, I don't want to talk about this one. It is time for push-ups though. Turn the sound effects down. Let's go with the other setup. Make the camera bigger. Drag this up. Drag this up. And we'll go with this. Oh, let's also get the music on. I think this is a lot easier for me to manage now that I think I have better Wi-Fi. We'll leave Resi to hit some defaults. And we'll do pushes at the end of this raid. If we fail anything else, that would not be good. Okay, wait. I think my computer is interrupting. I think we're good. Yesterday, record 50 push-ups? No, record is like 120 in a stream. We've had some bad streams. We've had some real bad ones. Yesterday's 50 was kind of, I think that's normal-ish. That's like normal range. Once you get past like 80 in a day, that's when you really start to feel it. At least for me. I don't know, chat. How many push-ups can you guys do? 720 BW possible? Maybe? I'll take a look. What the hell? Yeah, once you reach the 100 mark, you'll feel it for like the next 2 days. Like I go to work sore. Good thing I don't have to do work where I have to really use my muscles. Like I have an office job where I just type on my computer. If I'm like sore from a workout, it ain't an issue for me. Alright, Sparky is good on the middle. We're good on top side. Ari goes down. New thumbnail? Yep. I'm going to be testing out new thumbnails over the coming streams. I think it's a little bit better than having the same thumbnail every single time because I've noticed I have the same thumbnail and the same title for both Saturday and Sunday stream. So I think it becomes hard to even differentiate between the two. I think it's probably better to have some variation between them. Test thumbnails like Mr. Beast. Doesn't Mr. Beast now use like an AI thumbnail generator? At least he was pushing that as like a product. I don't know if he uses it himself. Guessing not. How to do 85 troop space swag on default max BC. Yes, I saw that, but I don't know how you do it. Isn't the Zoe How person, I forget his name. Isn't he like the goat of swagging on one shots? Brother swagged like 80 on GQ as well, didn't he? Or like 50 on GQ, I think. That Chinese man's going crazy. Maybe not AI, but if I recall correctly, he makes like 100s of his thumbnail variations. On YouTube, you can do A/B testing, so like you can have certain viewers or certain people on YouTube, when they see your video thumbnail, get one thumbnail and then certain people get another. And so you can test which one has like better click-through rate. I know MrBeast is well known for being a super intense optimizer of YouTube thumbnails, titles, and that kind of crap. Retention, those metrics, which is why he's gotten so big. But I think for most people it's not practical to go that, you know, that out there on optimizing all your metrics. Especially for me, if I'm just trying to enjoy the process, not really trying to make this my living. Having a thumbnail is probably still a good idea, but I don't have to go crazy with it. He also has his own website for those stat stuff, view stats. Right, that wouldn't surprise me. Like, he is a person that has, you know, a multi-million-dollar company, right? He's able to push products. He gets those Honey sponsorships, whatever the hell happened to Honey. And those sponsorships pay like millions per his videos. So if he's able to get, you know, a couple 100,000 more viewers just from optimizing the thumbnail a little bit more, it's worth it for him. And then he can use that program for his future videos as well. I wonder how much corporate slop he will produce. That's the thing. I know YouTube is cracking down on AI content, but now I've heard that their crackdown on AI content is hitting like animation channels. I don't know what they plan to do with AI slop on this platform, but it's super hard to guard against. The main problem with AI has always been that it's so easy to mass produce and it's so hard to take down without hitting human creators. There's a lot of people that are critical about YouTube for this, but I don't see a good solution for them. It's kind of lose-lose. If you do nothing, you're going to get shat on, and if you do something and it's not good enough, you're going to get shat on. So, we'll see how YouTube navigates this, but I think we're seeing the rise of the machines, boys. The time of the humans is long gone. The machines are here to stay. Honey was exposed for doing a scam. Yeah, it was exposed like last year. It was like a big video. It had like 15 million views. Honestly, the whole Honey scam thing is pretty funny. All those YouTube creators were taking Honey sponsorships and they were just secretly fucking them in the ass. I can't believe that they actually made a business model of just poaching, what are those called again? Those like cookies that creators have when they sponsor, or yeah, when they get sponsored for a product. That was crazy. I haven't seen the update recently though. I saw there was like an update that dropped for the whole legal situation. Might want to get caught up on that. Alright. Alright, multitasking like a boss. Rage here. We'll let Sparky eat the peak shell, and then we drop the wizards, so the wizards don't get hit. Barb to tank the spear thrower. It's gonna hit my wizards, I think. But we'll get the wizard bomb off. And it's good enough. Similar thing like Honey happened in India with the mystery box stuff. So many big creators got sponsored. They get iPhones and boxes, but people get nothing. There is so much money for scammers. After the rise of the internet, like, scammers eat good. I think that's why we're seeing so many scams rise, and especially with AI, it's so easy to mass produce scams that look somewhat passable. But yeah, as long as you're not too egregious about what you're doing, you probably won't get caught. I'm not trying to give any advice here, I'm just saying, yeah, I should probably stop talking. Sen, did you check my playlist? Yeah, I saw it, but I woke up like just before stream just to make a thumbnail. So I didn't actually get to check it out. I'll check it out after the stream though, Crops. Good morning, Mr. Blackwing. How you doing, man? Or I guess it's evening for most people on this stream. Are most people here, is it like nighttime for you guys? Because for me, my streams are always in the mornings. But I know a lot of people are around the world. I would say the majority of my audience is from like the India and that area. Sen, do you know why the theory that scams are always shitty? I saw somewhere that scams always are bad. Like, for context, most scammers use bad English or use something that looks really stupid that most intelligent people wouldn't fall for, and the point of that is they just want to filter out for the dumbest people, right? They design their scams in a way that it only would lure in the real dits of our society, you know? Because if you lure in someone who's smarter, you probably won't get much money out of them. Trump phone is also a scam, yet people fall for it. Did anyone here buy a Trump phone? I don't think anyone did. Hopefully you didn't. Hopefully you didn't see that Trump was offering a $500 high-spec iPhone and then thought that was going to be a not scam. But yeah, our president engaging in phone scams and crypto scams is a crazy timeline. Yes, I call it politician bait. Why politician bait? Because politicians are shit. 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Yeah. I figure most people aren't over here in the United States or on the West Hemisphere. That's why I set my streams in the morning, but I'm also not a morning person. They only want to scam retarded old people. I mean, old people, they have money and they're usually susceptible to scams, especially the AI scams. If you've seen those Facebook grandmas commenting positively on those like 4-armed children from Ukraine or all that other AI slop with animals, it's like there's no wonder these people are the targets. Alright, this is a little bit complicated. I'm not taking another Balloon Lagoon, by the way. We're gonna leave that there. We might be back for the Builder's Workshop, but let's finally go to Leon's clan. Boomers who get fake news every day. I honestly, that's one of the things that annoys me the most about AI. Is like, I'm now getting AI slot political ads. And I'm like, bruh, that's crazy. Our politics is now going to be run by which party can appeal to the dumbest Old people who can't tell the difference between what's AI and what's real. So this I think is possible. I've hit bases similar to this, but it's pretty hard. Let's try this. Leon's clan will hit cap most likely. I think if he hits cap, he gets 6k, right? Or was it Legends? I forget. How many clans does he own? I have no idea, but he invites me to multiple. Oh my god, that's a slow Sparky. Oh. Alright. That's a slow Sparky. Well, we pulled 3 zaps for free. Let's barb topside. That'll expose the top blast bow. Then we can giant in behind. Oh, that giant's gonna punch down the air bombs. No! Actually, I think that's fine. Smart goes for Crusher. Larry's pull log. Big Sparky chain on blast bow. Big Sparky chain on air bombs. Okay, this is going decently well for now. Giant. Ram topside. Okay, I think we only had 1 little barb survive, so that's not enough. When it comes to time, let's use another barb there. Big chain on the spear. We can balloon on this bottom spear, which kills the cannon. Man, my Sparky chains are crazy right now. Another 4 defenses. Ram into here. Barb to try to kill this spear. Sparky will get an isolated chain on the air defense, which kind of sucks, but I think the chains have been good for time so far. Bars will tank the giant cannon as well. How healthy are they? Okay, they're gonna tank for a while. Double log kills the barbs, so Sparky takes a little bit of damage. Balloons are very successful. The Tesla actually gets chained off of that spear thrower. Let's ram here to tank. Man, if we had a fast Sparky, we'd be so good. Let's ram here for time. Barb pulls the zap trap for my Sparky. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 chains still. Ram here. I think we play this very well. Barb here, GG. I wonder how much AI will improve in the future. Even I can't distinguish between AI videos now unless I pay attention. I think you can distinguish against AI videos pretty easily for now. Some photos are hard. I don't know how to distinguish writing, to be honest. If they try to do writer's prose. But yeah, it's no surprise that at this point, old people cannot tell the difference at all. Because they never lived in a generation where that was remotely possible. Alright, that may or may not be possible. And these are cooked, I think. Yeah, these are cooked. Let's go to Sen 17. It's a 2-hour playlist, so you can use the whole thing, I guess. Yeah, I'll sift through it. My goal for the stream music is to have it, like, pretty chill. And if it's not copyrighted, that's ideal, even though I'm not monetized anyway, so I don't know how much it matters for me. 1 barrel, 2 barrel, hog rider, eye dragon, this. Oh, wait. Huh. I hate when there's this ruin back here on this kind of base. You know what? Let's go from the right side then. We can barrel on this mortar. Rams like this. You could do an eye dragon for the peak, but I think that's a little bit too ambitious. Let's bring another Hog Rider. TBH, only way I distinguish writing is if they hyphen a lot. Yeah, I think the older models use a lot of hyphens, but the newer ones don't. Although, I saw this this video where a prominent YouTuber was caught using AI for their script. I think his name was Hank Green. And like he forgot to remove one of like the AI proses, which was like, thank you for pushing back on what I said, when there was like, he wasn't talking to anyone, you know? AI will always like be like, oh man, thank you for clarifying this, or, you know, talk like that. And then he just did that in the middle of a video. And everyone was like, what the hell? So unless you do something egregiously stupid, you don't really get caught. Oh shoot. Is Golem just going all the way around? Okay, he comes back. I was hoping to split the barrel. Oh wait, Giant Cannon gets out of range anyways. Alright, whatever. Let's kill these point defenses. Let's also zap to try to quickly kill that trash building, and that funnels the golem down. I'm hoping the golem goes for like the blast bow. Nah. That's not good. I guess it's fine. He'll do a lot of damage to the peak. We can use one barb and it'll like go around the entire top ring. Oh wait, the card pulls the golem into the blast bow. Wait, Golem, can you like hit his final form too? Yes, he can. I think he's almost dead though. He's not gonna get that peak, right? Oh, nah. If he had like 100 more HP, I think he actually kills the peak. It ruins my mood when I see AI written novels and those ugly ass AI covers. Yeah. I think the main problem with AI has been people try to ham-fist it into every single space where it's not welcome. Do I think that there's probably actual uses for AI? For sure. But those uses aren't going to come to fruition if everyone just hates it by the time it's remotely viable. In other words, AI has probably the worst marketing strategy in human history. The "we'll replace you and you'll like it" marketing strategy. Alright, we're gonna not kill this dragon back here. And go with this. I invested that money in Trump coin, so we all lost our money. Wait, there's no way. Crops, did you actually try to invest into Trump coin? Trump's shit coin? Didn't that thing crash like 90% in a day or something? I'm hoping the Hog Rider can kill the peak, although I don't know how much HP the peak has. The Hog Riders are splitting up, kind of, so they don't all die in one blast. We'll use our Frost on this over here. Oh wait, we probably could have hit the other Tesla, right? Yeah, maybe. Hog Riders take the peak. Let's use some barbs here. And I was holding on to this other frost just to try to use it for this blast bow and dragon. I don't know if that was a good or bad call. We have a lot of barbs. We have that going for us. We have a zap for the Inferno Tower as needed. Ram. Barb wants the golem tanks. Man, it's gonna be close. We're gonna have to use the rest of our barbs very smartly. We'll use one here. I don't know if that barb wins versus that cannon. The time is the main issue here. Okay, it does win. Great. Everyone is quitting nowadays. I just don't want it to be on creative spaces. Arts was made for human expression. Well, there's a lot of spaces where it's not welcome, right? A lot of companies are trying to push AI for like their customer service, which is a disaster. I know customer service isn't like the highest skilled area, but man, trying to speak with an AI agent, whenever I get a call and I hear like an AI voice on the other line, I always ask for a human representative. Damn, 40 milk. I don't follow stocks and crypto a lot. Oh, you mean 40 mil? Yeah, there's people who have made a killing off of Bitcoin scams and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy how fast humans move from one scam to the next. Like, crypto was the next big thing. And now, or NFTs was like the first big thing, and then it was crypto. And all of that turned out to be scams, and we've just moved on to the next scam, which is like AI scams and all that stock pumping garbage. Okay. We'll be back later. Let's go to Pink Frogs. Hey Dwight, have you heard about the Twitter or X art test? Listen, no one calls it X. Don't go into a respected place calling it X. This is the most respected place, the Send stream. Honestly, avoid Twitter. Yeah. I never really use Twitter, but from what I hear these days, the only people who use it respectably are the people who use it for basically getting their news and nothing else. If you're trying to use Twitter to like know what's people are thinking about social issues, oh god. That ain't it, chief. Man, that Inferno Tower is nasty. Hopefully a barrel can tank it as well as yeah, just hopefully a barrel can tank it. Oh, I think I forgot to do push-ups earlier, so we'll do push-ups after this attack, regardless of how we do here. Either 10 or 20. So some guy posted an image of popular artist art, and he posted saying it was made by AI, and people started to criticize like AI failed to create emotion in that art, and some art nerd wrote a whole book why that art is bad. I mean, yeah. I get it as an artist, like why you would hate that. And yeah, every single artist hates it. The main problem that artists have with AI, I can tell you, isn't that it's better, it's that it creates so much slop. Oh shoot. That a human cannot compete. Because algorithms favor just having a lot of lot of slop rather than a few good pieces. So it's really rough for human artists online in particular. If you're like an in-person artist making analog stuff, it's not a problem as much, but for digital, it's real bad. Oh, did they also move traps down there? Darn, that sucks. Looks like we're cooked. When are you gonna visit the Supercell HQ like BD and Termi? Never. I'm not interested in doing that. I'm not the kind of person that likes networking. I like just doing my own thing in the corner. But yeah, this is cooked. I don't know. Did they have like a bomb on the left side? He can only visit when he releases the guy from his basement. I don't have to release him, but I need to find someone who can feed the dude in the basement. If I don't feed him for like a month, is he gonna be fine? I don't think so. So I need like one of those dog sitters, but for like a human. Whole book was the book. Like a Hitler book for AI? I don't think so, but people, the new Twitter meta is whenever someone does something bad, people will like create a Google Doc for them with a bunch of chapters and like 50 pages. If you remember Saikuno when he got exposed for, you know, being a playboy, there was like a full ass Google Doc for him. And like whenever someone does something racist or something, there's always a Google Doc expose. I think that might be what he means. Let's see what happened. What happened to my Larrys? We'll do 20 push-ups, but I just need to see what happened. Because normally the Larrys take the entire bottom side, but something happened to them. Alright, looks good. Oh, they moved a bomb. That's sad. Yeah. Alright, it's time. I haven't stretched today, so let's not break our arms. Oh, did you hear those cracks? Nah, Twitter people are a different breed. Yeah. The problem with Twitter and why it's become such a shit show isn't like a political thing, in my opinion. It's they created a really terrible incentive structure for people to be, you know, for people to behave. They incentivize AI slop with their algorithm. They have Grok, who's putting chicks in bikinis. And they have the pay to tweet feature where if you get more engagement, you get more money. So people have a financial incentive to rage bait. It's the Wild West out there, for real. What do we do here? This might be possible, but this is hard. We'll do a balloon, a wizard in the middle, one ram here, one ram here, one ram here. Giant in the middle, giant here, giant back here. Minions on the giant post, 4 zaps, normally. I'm just gonna hope they didn't move Teslas. If they moved Teslas, There ain't much we can do about that. Maybe something like this. Just like change out a wizard. Oh wait, we need a balloon, right? Balloon to try to kill the air bombs. One giant, two giant, no, one giant, two giant, three giant. Time to do 85 troop space. I don't know the new 85 troop space drop, but we'll try this. Maybe the Zhao Hao could have done this easily, but... Oh, do I really have to get a slow Sparky every time I have a heart attack? That's sad. You hate to see it. We'll try our best. Oh, that's cooked. That's cruel. That's cruel and unusual, that Tesla placement. Okay. Zap here. Ram here. Minion here. Yeah, we kind of messed up. Balloon. Ram here. I don't think we're gonna have enough. I think it was a good idea to go wizards. That Tesla kind of cooked me though. We have to use one ram for the giant cannon. Yeah, they moved the Tesla from there to around the district hall. That cost us 2 barbs. And we weren't like super pristine with our other deployments with the slow sparking. Think we don't have enough. Oh, it's gonna be another set of push-ups. You broke the wrong wall initially. That cost you 1 extra giant or balloon. I see. I didn't even tank over there. It didn't matter. My Sparky doesn't have enough HP. We don't have enough tanking. Yeah, we were close. We were close. If you can practice against like a base like this, you can definitely do it, but it's a bit too hard. Just a bit too hard. Do you donate capital gold? Not really. If you break the corner wall, the first deployed giant will get air defense. Oh yeah, you might be right. But if it gets air defense, it doesn't go into... I think for this one in particular, that part didn't matter. But yeah. Let's reset the screen share. I don't know what happened. Let's get the music on too. Ah! Where's the music now? Quit this. We're back. And let's go. Oh, I don't want to hit Skeleton Park. Oh gosh. You know what, Resi, you can have it. You can have that. Why is my music not working? Go. Technical difficulties as usual. I don't know why. I don't know why I can never fix this. Alright, we're back. Alright, who pinged me? I think Sen14. If you're gonna golem it, I will take it. I will take it. Don Falcon, do you know SP? Sen doing SPOS is just miserable to watch. Listen. I intentionally fail for content on SP. I do it so that I look human, and so you guys don't realize that I've been an AI bot this entire time. Like, if I'm too good at this game, you guys are gonna start getting suspicious about me, and that's what we don't want. So by intentionally failing here and there, I'm able to maintain the facade. So it's really a strategic play that you guys couldn't comprehend. As the small brains you have. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to my talk. Alright, if we go from the bottom side, it's a big problem to try to deal with the blast bow on the second hit. Can we start from the bottom side and get a wizard bomb though? That would change the equation. You can't chain this blast bow, but you can maybe get 3 wizards on the peak to get a lot of the buildings, and if you're efficient with your tanking, you can get over there. We'll skip out on this rocket artillery and just try to kill this cart. Sometimes as a streamer, you guys don't get it, but it's not just about doing well. It's about making the audience feel at home because you're just like them. Alright, Frost here. Let's kill this cart on the outside. I think 2 barbs works. Yeah. Now we can Sparky here. I think that's a pretty clean way to kill the cart. 15 troop space after a barb pull. Now we'll rage into here. Oh wait, that Sparky chain on the multi-mortar is insane. It's gonna kill the giant cannon. Oh shoot. Alright, the wizards are not having a good day, but they get the wizard bomb still, and that's all we need from them. Sparky should be able to solo the peak. Oh, do we get one more shot? Yes! Alright, insane first hit. Insane first hit. 1 HP Sparky rinses Tesla bomb tower cannon rapid rocket. Oh, Spark is a balanced troop. Barb, live, live, live. No! Alright, that's a little too greedy. We're happy with this, though. What's really annoying about this finish, though, is having 2 unfrosted Inferno Towers. And a dragon still up. I don't know if you can Sparky finish. Like, you have a couple of good chains here, but then the Blast Bow is miserable. Because you can't chain anything off of these things. And then there's some isolated defenses on the outside. I think it has to be Golem. And I think Golem's able to stand outside of range of the Inferno Tower when he's hitting the Blast Bow, so that's what we're going to start with. And we're also going to pull the dragon away with barbs so he doesn't hit the golem at all as we kill him on the outside. Let's do this. And then we'll have a frost for probably the second Inferno. It would be nice to be able to frost the rocket artillery, but I think second Inferno takes precedence with the multi-cannon. I think, yeah. Hello, Takun, Ja. Massive giveaway for trial mod? Nah. My mods work for free. They work for the privilege of working for me. And do I have anything planned for my birthday? I'll probably have dinner with my family. That's what we always do. So I don't know if that counts as having plans. Let's try to barb chip down the Inferno if we can manage it. Dragon goes down. Yeah, we have to frost that. I was testing if we didn't need to, but we'll have to frost that Inferno. And we have a couple of Hog Riders. Golem's going on the outside. We'll use our remaining barbs to try to chip the pathing for him, because time is a thing you have to consider with Golem, especially because we were only at like 30 or 41% first hit. Got hit by a zap. We weren't able to put a ram ahead. That's fine though. Zap. Man, why are there so many zap traps on the outside? We'll have to use our last barb here. I wish I had 3 more. Gosh, there's so many traps out here. I wish I had 3 more barbs instead of that last hog. But I guess we can use the Hog Rider to try to hit the rocket artillery. Why are all the traps on this side? No. All right. I dropped the Hog Riders on a lower angle to try to get the Tesla afterwards. Okay, 2 go for the Tesla. That's good. Bro, how many zaps have we hit on this hit? That's gotta be like all of them, right? Nothing in the corners, I think we got him. 3 days remaining? Yeah. It's almost my 24th birthday. When is like people's primes? I know in basketball your prime is like when you're 28. Have I entered my prime yet, or are my good years behind me now? Birthday special giveaway needed? Wait, does anyone do a birthday giveaway to other people on their birthday? Shouldn't I be the one soliciting gifts from you guys? It's the other way around, bro. My birthday equals you guys all shell out to me. Let's... I think that was Sen 14, yeah. I think we're good. Mega special giveaway to former YouTube mod. I don't know how many former YouTube mods we've had. You might actually be the only one. Alright, guys. Should I turn off my screen share for this attack? I don't know if you guys want to see this. Should I just pretend I have connection issues and turn this off before I go in? Prime is at 28. I'm pretty sure, right? Most people's primes is when they're old enough to have enough experience, but their body is still in their 20s. Alright, this one's not gonna go wrong. Alright, honestly, good enough. Not the cleanest, but better than what we normally get. At least chat can't laugh at me for that one. I think we got hit by a rocket artillery shell. We didn't have to, but Sparky's inside. That's what counts. Isn't your prime age considered 24? It really depends on like what the prime is for. If it's like a sport prime, it's a little bit later, I think. But I'm also not an athlete, so that probably doesn't apply. Let's drop down our P.E.K.K.A. Ram here. Alright, we're at 51%, so the Tesla pop's good. Barrel here. Our last barb. Okay, you know what, Sen? Never do SPOS ever again on this stream. Never again. We have a zap. Honestly, this is okay. Think this is okay. Are miners somehow still alive? Oh, miner was cooking. He even blew up the giant cannon. Alright, we have a zap. I think we got it. Where are you supposed to use your zap again? Think you're supposed to use it for bomb towers so it gets one shot? Right? Yo, chat, y'all always shit on me for being bad at SP. What is this? What is this? 10.5k Skeleton Park by Sen on stream. Right in front of the world. Chat, I want to see a written apology from you guys. You guys can send it to me through carrier pigeon. I'll expect it by the time my birthday arrives, okay? Handwritten apology, sincerely addressed to Mr. Sen for all the times you wrongly assumed that he was bad at Skeleton Park. It's okay to be wrong, chat, but it is not okay to double down. I'm giving you guys a lifeline here, alright? I'm a generous, magnanimous fellow. Not everyone is going to accept your apology like this in the future, just so you know. Only Sen would. Because he's a good guy. Your miner was paid well. That was just a normal Skeleton Park miner. At least normal for Sen, because my deployments are so optimal that I get that every single time. Although to the untrained eye, it looks like luck. It isn't. It really isn't. You guys saying that I got lucky is really just exposing yourself for being frauds. Tell me you don't know Skeleton Park one-shot without telling me you don't know Skeleton Park one-shot. If we brought Shadowcat or Jamon here, they would be like handing over the crown to me, you know? They're the goats of Skeleton Park, but even they understand there's levels to the game. So today's your birthday. Happy birthday, man. You doing anything special for your birthday? Alright, we might have spent a little bit too long. We got 1:30 left on the clock. It's so hard to get all the way left, but we want to use a Sparky on that triple building over there. So that we can easily clear that and get to the blast bow. We don't have any giants for Sparky, but that's fine. Alright, rage now. That should be good enough. My goal here was just to set up the Wizard Bomb. Sparky will do a little bit of damage to the peak, which is actually good, because you don't need 40k HP to get Wizard Chains. Did we get the cart kill? Perfect. Great first hit. Boom Beach and CC is a very different game. I don't know how they even got the inspiration. Yeah, I don't know. Basically, what he's saying is that Clan Capital's multi-phase attacks from your entire clan, which is what Boom Beach is. It was a good idea, and they introduced good troops for it. So, I'm not complaining. One of the rare Supercell Ws. They don't get many of those these days, but they did get one for Clan Capital. We'll have 2 giants. Haste? Is it the Graveyard Hog attack? No, I'm not trying to... We might have gone a Skeleton Park one shot, but I'm not going to try to push my luck with Graveyard Hogs on peak. That's too much. That's just too much. Oh no. It's the send disconnecting part of the stream. I thought my Wi-Fi was better. It isn't. Let's try the other setup back again. Let's see if this works. All right. Let's try this one again. And we're back. Let's get the Spotify playlist back. Slight technical delay, but we are back. We're back to game. Actually, Sparky's a terrible idea. We're just gonna go Golem. What am I doing? Golem tanks the blast bow, and then we probably are just good to go. Yeah. Nobody designs their bases for Sen, not in the raid weekend. In tournaments, people do, but in the raid weekend, obviously not. You just defend against minors, and then that's probably good enough. Notice how I dropped the giant towards the left, and then the wizards towards the right. That way, the giant cannon and blast bow splash doesn't kill the wizards. Small detail. Alright, there's a zap there. I guess there might be zaps in the corners. We have a frost for the Inferno Tower. And yeah, if Golem works, it's the simplest way to finish. Barb's going on the outside. One on the left too. Still a bunch of zaps in the base. But it's fine. Sen 21 peak shirt. We'll have a ram and some more barbs for the last section. We brought a frost for it just because Inferno Tower unfrosted is like a real bad idea with Golem. Man, there's a lot of zaps, huh? But we're good. Dwag, too much, too much. Way too much. Where is Meowster Spike? Spike is on leave, Mr. Falcon. He's on leave for the next few months. He put in a request, and it has nothing to do with his tournament performance, though. I will emphasize that. Hey Sam, when's the next video on channel or just streams for now? Yeah, I've just been doing streams. I'm waiting for Juju B tournament to end, then I'll get some clans to... some default clans maxed, and then I'm probably going to do an updated default one-shot video. Imagine clan raids without endless haste spell existing. I don't think haste spell is the most broken thing ever, but it is very good in raid weekend. Oh, is this Balloon Skies? Oh, finally Balloon Skies get some W's? No. No, okay, no, it's just Builder's Workshop. I don't even want to try Max Skeleton Park. I'm going to get made fun of. Rezi, are you good at Builder's Workshop, or am I taking that? I'll probably take Goblin Mines. But let's first hit Sen 21 before I forget. Where is Battles? I don't know. Ever since I gave Battles mod, he hasn't been around. He might be busy studying. That's always what I default to when like someone from India isn't around. They always leave to study for like the JEE or whatever exams they have. This base is just gonna be Rage Sparky. I normally like starting on the giant cannon here, but I think it's better to start on this giant cannon where you get a better angle towards the blast bow, and then you can chain the rocket artillery as well. So we'll take one pack of minions for the bottom giant post, we'll take a giant eye dragon for the dragon blast bow on the left, a hog rider for the inferno, and then a bunch of rams, one more giant, and some barbs. Sen has a secret channel where he cross-dresses and dances. I will not confirm or deny that, but I actually do plan to get a second channel for like art at some point. I cannot confirm whether cross-dressing and dancing will be part of it, but probably not. I would assume not. I don't think you guys want to see me dancing. That's... You'll probably want to gouge your eyes out after that. And I'm a generous person that wouldn't make you guys do that. Alright. Ram out here. We can actually use the minions to try to kill this hut. Now that the ram failed to connect, Barb pull those giants away. Oh shoot, wait. That Barb's getting dangerously close to an air defense. Let's be a little careful. Make sure we use enough barbs to get to the blast bow. Oh my god, Eye Dragon, you're disgusting. I hate you. We'll just rage the giant cannon down. We have 2 rages. Sparky wraps back inside. Perfect. Barb here. We need 1 ram, 1 hog rider for the giant. You can barb the spear thrower. I should have raged that Sparky shot. What am I doing? But now I can rage into the blast bow. That'll kill the rocket artillery. Ram's not going inside actually, so we'll just wait. Now we go. Wait, the cart post is open. I didn't realize. Oh, lol. It doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter. Crap. Well, we can use a zap, and then another zap on the second attack will kill the Inferno. I think that's a good use. Pretty good use. And then we can use like a minions on the left. Maybe start Sparky here? Or do we want to start Sparky like in the thick of things? On this multi-cannon, then we can use like 2 wizards. Yeah, I think we start Sparky here actually. Barb will kill this spear thrower. Zap minions, 2 wizards. I don't think Golem is a great way to finish. Is Golem a good way to finish this? There is a lot of air defenses. It's not terrible, but I think Sparky is a little bit better. The bomb tower chains are very nice. But there are some isolated defenses that we do want to be careful about. So there is that. There is that. I'm not going to try bringing an Eye Dragon. I don't know if my Sparky is going to kill this air defense in time. So we'll not risk that. And go with this. Yeah, Sparky inside I think is a little bit better than Golem on the outside towards the right. Also for time reasons, right? I didn't get many trash buildings. Okay. Barb, chip this down. Okay, Sparky does go this way. I wasn't sure if she would. So we could have brought Eye Dragon, but it's fine. These wizards will save us some chains for Sparky, as well as help DPS down the peak. Now, because we're coming from a corner angle, look how low those wizards get. When you enter wizards and Sparky from a corner angle, they stand almost right next to each other. But they do survive, and there's no traps, so they'll be good. Now Sparky walks back into the rage, kills the bomb tower. Spear thrower over there. Where does she go next? Just the cannon? Yep. And we're gonna barb This barb will tank, as well as chip down the bomb tower, so now that bomb tower is a one-shot. We'll zap the Inferno to finish it off. That's why we used one zap on the first attack. Oh, Teslas were there. If we pulled those Teslas, that would have been sick with the Wizard Bomb, but that's fine. Ram here, that'll chip down the Tesla as well as tank. Ram, Barb. We'll also chip down this bottom Spear Thrower. Sparky will take the cannon. What? These people have air traps? Oh, hell nah. These guys are the worst. Oh my god. We're gonna use the rest of our barbs. Oh my gosh. These people are the worst. Wait a minute, how many air bombs did they have? Hell nah. I think we're still good. Yeah, I think we're still good. I saw 2 minions left, and I'm like, wait, did they have air bombs? And then I saw a second air bombs. Who does that? Who would do such a vile thing to Manny the Minion? Nah, Winter is very good here, but still I like Summer a lot, but nowadays it's becoming hard to like that. Who here is a Summer person? Summer's always been so terrible for me. When I was a kid, we didn't have very good AC. So whenever it was summer, I would be like sweating in my bed. It was miserable. Winter was always the best because you could have it snow and then you don't have to go to school. So many reasons to like winter. So few reasons to like summer. And I had a pollen allergy. It was just everything bad. Wait, but yeah, let me take a look. How many air bombs did they have? I usually just drop my minions and I don't look at them again because I assume no one has air traps. But these people at least had 2 of them, I think, right? I waited for the Rapid Rocket Spear Thrower to go down before sending the minions, which was correct. But then, what happened to them? Of course. Of course. Of course they did. Let's go back to Balloon Skies or Sen 17. Let's go Sen 17. I learned it takes 1.3 million Earths to fill the sun. Is the sun really that big? Yeah, it is. When it comes to volume, when something's like bigger, it gets multiplied by another scale of 3 or a scale of 10, basically. So like area and volume, area is squared and then volume is cubed. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's 1.3 million times bigger. I have an iron deficiency, so I get cold so quick it becomes pain in the winter. Okay, so my logic with winter is that you can always wear more layers. Does that work for you, or like do you get chills in your face? I just can't stand like the being sweaty in like in a t-shirt in summer, and I feel gross. But I might just be alone on that. Alright, we can do an Eye Dragon kill on the left side. Think it might be worth using a Frost on the Inferno Tower. We'll try it. This wall is currently closed, so the Giants are going to be stuck behind the wall. And then we'll break into the Inferno Tower to get the kill on the Giants. How many Giants do we have? We have 1 for Sparky, if we go like this. I think we want to have another. So is that BL and OS? I'll take a look back at Balloon Skies. I feel like I checked out most of them and it was a no. But I'll see. Yeah, let's frost this Inferno Tower before I forget. Freezing BB is always good. This. And the goal here is to pull the giants into the Inferno Tower splash. So Sparky with 2 chains can kill giants. And just like that, the giants are all dead. That's why we came from the left angle. So the giants walk over the Inferno Tower and they die. Barb tank 2 shots from rocket artillery. The barbs are so fast that they can actually dodge some of these shells. So we were able to tank the rocket artillery like that. A giant wouldn't have worked very well, simply because the giant is really slow and walks in the same path as Sparky, so the slow RA shells just end up hitting your Sparky anyways. So now my Sparky is very healthy. We got to use 1 giant over here. I hate you. iDragon, I actually dislike you with a burning fire in my heart. You need to know that. That iDragon is what happens when your parents never scold you. You grow up and you become a failure like that iDragon. Alright, Inferno Tower is frosted, which is super nice. Sparky can walk on over. We'll zap, reset it. If we get another shot, it is absolutely GG. How many accounts do I have? I have 70. I play around 40 in a week. Yeah, this is Giga GG. We even pulled a zap with the last barb. 20 account still pending? Sure. Yeah, you can now just finish with another Sparky. Start on this spear, maybe. Where's the music? Wait, why did my playlist stop? Maybe I ran out of songs? Huh. Turn it back on. Let's go with iDragon for the peak, Hog Rider for the rapid rocket. I don't know why this looks a lot harder than it probably should be. But let's be a little careful here. Just a little bit. Use your playlist then? Listen, I have to check what the playlist is first. Crops, for all I know, it's going to be some degen playlist with NSFW sounds in the background. I don't trust any of you guys with like a stream link or like a playlist because I know I'm going to get banned in the next 2 days if I put something on from you guys without vetting it. You guys think you can take me out? You guys will never take out the Sen stream. Oh, if we let Sparky get 2 shots on the giant cannon? Oh wait, what? Wait, why was the giant cannon so low? Huh. Okay. Let's let Sparky get 1 shot. Oh gosh, there's a zap. iDragon over the top. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. We might have inted. Oh. Wait. 1 more Sparky chain and we're good. 1 more Sparky chain, we're good. Okay, just one more. That would have been disgusting. Oh, Sparky's still alive. She didn't get hit by the peak again. Okay, if my Sparky didn't live on 1 HP, this would have been one of the most disastrous 750s we've ever had on stream. But it's okay. Sen always calculates his attacks for content. He always maximizes viewer engagement with his Sparky attacks because otherwise it becomes boring when he plays like he normally does and just dominates every base. We're good. Flying Fortress would low-key work. Not recommended. Not recommended. We might even need a new tier list video too. So we can put Flying Fortress in like 3 tiers below the next lowest troop. No air traps? Nah, we're good. Wouldn't Golem have just worked? Yeah, probably. But I saw the Sparky vision, and the vision was almost a mirage. We're still good. Alright, we're out of hits with this. Let's go over to Sen... No, let's go to Balloon Skies first, because I think Falcon wanted me to check the Balloon Lagoon. The Sparky is on its last life. It doesn't matter how much HP your troops have. As long as it's above 0, they still function as if they were new. That's the important lesson to take away. You think that that attack was close and I could have ended up failing that easily, but really, my Sparky lived towards the end, so I don't want to hear it. This Balloon Lagoon is not possible. No, that is not. Let's go over to Sen 20. I think you mean 3 tiers above. Not really. Every time that someone has used Fortress in a tournament lately, it's been a 1-star. Spike, you're finally here! Spike has been avoiding this stream since yesterday. He knows that if he comes onto this stream, his life is over. It's okay, Spike, you're now here. We can proceed with the public execution. Let me first finish up this this attack real quick, and then we'll address the criminal in the room. Let me just quickly handle business here, and then we'll be good to go. Sound good, Spike? Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. I heard you were looking for me, so I decided to skip school. Give me 1 second, Spike. I'm not... No one's forgotten about you, don't worry. Don't you worry. Okay. You know what? Let's just kill those giants on the outside. I think that's the best approach. It's a little too awkward to... Okay, get back here. That other giant's confused. And now let's freeze this here. Giant from an angle. Take a RA shell. Alright. We slowly work our way inside, boys. We slowly work in. There's a Tesla there. We're going to try to skip dealing with the Teslas, though. We have more Rams than we need, huh? Rage here. We just need to get that left Inferno. Oh, Sparky goes over there. That's great. Okay. And now we can Eye Dragon the Peak. Bro, that Eye Dragon, why? Why do you not love the rage? The rage is good for you. You disgusting eye dragon. Now, I think we're looking decent, but maybe not perfect because we don't have the dragon dead. Drop one more ram here. Try to pull some traps. Nothing. Q and Panda lost another tournament because of you. Whoa. Whoa there. The only person that matters is me in this world. But you know what? We'll forgive you, Spike. We'll forgive you just because I played bad too. But just so you know, I hit my chord again because I'm Sen and I'm a dumb goober. But just so you know, we are merciful here. We do it out of the goodness of our hearts. To let you not get taken out. But really, it would be a firing squad if we were on the normal trajectory. Please go easy on your Elo match. Well, I'm testing stuff out on Skeleton Park Builders Workshop, so we'll see how my testing goes. If it goes well, I'm sorry, but it do be like that sometimes. Let's go double rage. We're gonna be very clean on our Sparky. I did play worse than you, TBH. I got the hardest district. Builder's Workshop. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You guys just can't appreciate greatness. Ouch. I shouldn't have let the multi-cannon lock me. Ouch. I was too focused on the dragon kill. Hog Rider. Stop the RA. Oh wait, I don't have anything to kill the cart. This could be bad. How healthy is my Sparky? Is that good enough? I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared, chat. Chat. We might not be looking so good. Chat, I don't want to do push-ups. I think I forgot to do 10 earlier, so we might have to make up some. Damn it, the moment Spike showed up. Spike is cursed. Alright, Spike, get out of here. Get out of here. No, screw you, Spike. Get him out of here. Oh, no. Why? Why? This does make you feel better? No, it shouldn't. Oh, so I'm really participating in Elo King this time. I'll see if it works with my schedule. I'll see, maybe. Let's go back to Sen 13, I guess. Abusing Spike over plushie. It's okay. Today is Take It Out on Spike Day. What he did to Balloon Skies is unforgivable. Unforgivable. Or more importantly, Balloon Moon. Alright, this is a hard base. We're gonna have to do a Sparky Walk. We're gonna bring a lot of Giants. A few Rams. And we'll try our best, but it's gonna be a hard attack to pull off. Yeah. Probably gonna be Teslas around the peak too, if I had to guess. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's go Frost here. Haste Bell here. Giant Sparky. And we're gonna do a Sparky Walk by not breaking her in. The annoying thing is Giants do a lot of damage to walls, but I don't think they'll ever break through. Ouch. Oh no, he did break through. How? Oh, that's bad. I said he wasn't gonna break through, but he did. Ooh, that's not good. Sparky's on 1 HP. Oh, wait, the mortar killed Sparky. There's no way. Okay, this is too hard. No way, the mortar killed Sparky. Aww. I think this is not possible, though. This was hard at the start. I need to get the entire left side to really have a chance at this one. Don't blame yourself, Spike. Sen is the villain. You know, you see, even Spike knows it. I sent him a nice message after the match. When you're bullying someone, you have to manage their self-esteem a little bit, you know? Like if they're at their lowest point and you push them below that, then it might be over for you and them especially. So you need to keep their self-esteem just below rock bottom. And if it reaches there, you can raise it a little bit and then you can bring them down again afterwards. That's what I've learned with Spike. When he's at his lowest, you give him a little bit of mercy to make him think it's worth continuing. And then you start bullying him again. How many accounts do I have? I have 70. They're pretty much all Town Hall 6s, though. I don't play Home Village. Alright, let's take a look at this. Stay hydrated. Let's frost here. Maybe we rage aggressively. We definitely want to kill the spear thrower, probably with a pack of archers. Unless barbs work? Nah, barbs aren't great. Let's do a pack of archers. Rage early. Barrel into the rocket artillery to try to kill it fast. And then we'll try to work our way left. Our goal is to kill all of these defenses on the outside. And then get the ruins on the outside too. If we can get those things, I think we're doing pretty good for ourselves. So let's go. It is impossible to get bullied by an Asian midget. Listen. Bullies can be short. I'm not saying I am, but bullies can be short. You know all those like mean girls? I'm also not calling myself a mean girl, but you know those mean girls who are like super short and pissy? And they're always like sneering at the nerdy girl with glasses' face in those movies? Yeah, those are bullies too. Stop being racist to bullies. Bullies' lives matter too. Ouch. Well, this is why we raged early. Barb ship this. Zap reset. That should get us the kill on the rocket artillery. And like I said, that's what we wanted. We weren't going to get very far with no giants to tank. But if we can get our way to the left side, get this spear thrower along the way, we should be able to get the blast bow Inferno Tower kill, which is what matters. Getting bullied by short people has to be a fetish. Nah, short people have it too hard, man. Sometimes you gotta let them bully you as well. That's how we make this world more equal. Also, you guys always say being short is a bad thing. But isn't being tall a problem for like everyday living? Anyone who's over, I don't know, 6'2", or what's that in meters? Like 185 meters, 1.85 meters. I feel like at a certain point, your head becomes too tall for the doorways. It's hard to fit in vehicles. The world's just not built for you. Once you're tall enough to like reach at the top of a cabinet, any height after that becomes a detriment. And I'm not coping, okay? I'm just saying that you guys always call me short and make fun of me, but I feel like being short isn't even that bad if I were short, but I'm not short. I am a well-built, good-statured, 5'9", average Asian man. Which is probably closer to Yao Ming in Chinese terms. Like, I could probably go to China and I would be looking around and I would have to, like, look down to see all the other people around me. You guys don't understand. I have the superior Asian build. Okay, guys, if I use an eye dragon for the peak, he's not gonna die to a rapid rocket, right? He wouldn't do that to me. Bring one wizard, eye dragon. Same height as my grandma. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting my stupid cord. Oh no. Your grandma's not as tall as me. Stop coping. Stop coping. You wish your grandma was as tall as me. Alright. Is this fine? I don't even know what I should bring here, to be honest, but I think this is probably fine. Let's go for it. Of course, Sen will know about schoolgirl bullies as he visit. Okay. You know, I've never actually seen the schoolgirl bullies. I feel like they do things more secretively. Alright, let's wait for that ram to break through the wall. Let's also just kill this spear thrower over here. Now the rams go inside. Perfect. Eye dragon. Oh my god, he almost griefed it. Alright, wizard gets the Tesla afterwards. That's good. Giant here. We have a rage for the giant cannon section too. Try to ram kill this spear thrower. Ram barb. And now we can use our last rage. Speed up the Sparky. Like this. And I think we're good to go. Okay, why does Sparky wrap that wall like that? I guess it's fine. She avoids the rage as much as she can. That's the El Clasico Sen rage. Well, Barb chipped down the bomb tower, and now it's just the ruin on the corner. Nothing else. So we'll use one more Barb here. Barbs pull the zap. We'll have 2 rams and 3 barbs. We're good. So where did you get the schoolgirl bully fetish? You guys were talking about how short people can't be bullies. I'm just defending the honor of the short girl bullies. You guys are discriminating, and I'm just correcting the record. Are you Kenny from South Park? Why does everyone call me Kenny from South Park? Do I actually look like Kenny? I get called Kenny from South Park. Any other Asian person because I'm Chinese. I'm Sen. That's who I am. I'm Senny. Why only short girls? What about short guys? I feel like when guys are bullying people, they're like more physical. Like they push people around and they like punch you and stuff. So like if you're a short guy, that kind of bullying isn't as effective. But like when girls are bullying, they're usually like talking behind your back, right? They're talking about how you're a whore or your style is trash. That doesn't matter if you're tall or short. Why are you not playing on the China server? So I'm from the US, but my parents immigrated. If I wanted to play on the Chinese server, I would have to download like a VPN and get like their app store, whatever it is. It's just too annoying, to be honest. Not sins. No. Alright. Half HP on Wizard, I guess that's okay. I had to wait a little bit because my Barbs died, or my Ram died too far out. So I had to wait for the Barbs to get ahead. Rage here. Let's just pretend that Wizard is not going to die. Ow! Oh my god, that Wizard's on life support. Oh my god, he died. We're playing this bad. We're not gonna have any bars for the Tesla, by the way. This is fine. This is totally fine. I've never been more fine in my life, chat. I'd be lying to you if I said there was a time in my life that I was better than I am now. You know those days you wake up, sun's shining on your face, you got a good night's sleep? You realize it's your birthday? You're probably getting promoted at your job? That cute chick across the room looked at you a little suggestively. Your life is just going well. Yeah, that's me right now. Oh my god, we got the broken eye dragon. Oh my god. Not even close. I told you guys. I told you guys. You guys doubted. You guys doubted old Sen. You didn't realize. He's not to be doubted. What about these? Wait, is this... This is close to full default. How many phone numbers Icaros and Zhao He have? I don't know. The main way to contact them is through WeChat. Or probably QQ as well if they have that. Did anyone else ping me for their clan actually? Oh, I think Sen21. Let's check Sen21. Otherwise, we'll go back to defaults. Or Sen15, we'll see which one. Yeah, you need a WeChat account or maybe one alternative. Yeah, because China has like strict censorship laws that they enforce pretty tightly, they don't have international games as well as their messaging apps are all different. We're gonna start our Sparky here. We'll kill this Spear Thrower with whatever garbage and then get this rocket killed with minions. Kill the mortar. We'll just clear trash basically with this attack. And something like this. We need one ram here. A couple here. And then Sparky's gonna get pulled by the Spear Thrower, like this angle, and then we'll just probably just rage around the giant cannon area. Let's try it. Son, have I ever visited a mega church? I have never. When I was a kid, I used to go to church with my grandma. Not every Sunday, but like whenever I went to her place. I don't think my grandma was religious, but she just liked going to church for some reason. Like, if I asked her if she believes in God, she probably wouldn't. You and Axion are waiting for payment? Payment for what? Why do you think I would pay you when I don't pay any of my employees at Balloon Skies? Did you really think you were special, Crops? Alright, we only have 4 barbs left. We have to be a little careful, actually. Huh. Show your Legend League base? Listen. Are you talking about my clan capital base or home village? I think home village doesn't have Legend League anymore. But if you're asking for my home village bases, I have news for you. Minions are going. We'll give them their time because we have like none left. Or no barbs left. So we can't really afford to use another 2 bars on these giants. It do be like that sometimes. Alright, minions can survive for the mortar. If they can take the mortar, that's great for me. I don't know if the blast bow is in range. It's also ram. That'll let me finish the giant cannon a little bit faster. Perfect. Minions are successful in the kill. We can barb to help out. Oh, Sparky goes in straight up. Okay. Alright. Oh wait, what am I doing? There's no Inferno Tower up there. Lol. Alright, let's just rage here. Guess we can use that Hog Rider for the spear. Oh wait, Sparky, you're doing too much damage. Oh god, does Sparky actually win that? It's a little awkward if she does. I guess it's fine if she does as well. Okay, I guess Sparky takes care of business. I don't get a Wizard Bomb, but it was kind of hard to get the Wizard Bomb anyways with the Blast Bow covering Peak. So I'm not terribly upset at this outcome. Yeah, still pretty good. Still pretty good. We'll break the wall here to get a better angle on our Sparky. I think if we drop the Sparky lower, it should go left instead of going up towards the Crusher. We can frost on the Rocket Artillery and unfrost an Inferno. We can bring a lot of Rams, a couple of Giants. Should be a wrap, I think. I don't know if the Inferno Dragon killed the enemy cart. I think he might have. See ya, Jay Gary. Take care, man. Anyone want to buy any Supercell game account or clan? Let me know. Okay, bro. This guy is speaking gibberish and he's advertising illegal or against terms of services. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. We don't break the rules here. We're all law-abiding citizens. No one here has ever purchased Capital Gold. Alright, let's use Frost Spell like this. Okay, this was disgusting. This was not how you play this. Alright. Alright. Everything looking okay now. Honestly, this was just a little bit too hard for me to mess up when there's no defenses left. So this is a good time to play my Sparky bad. So now we can bring our good Sparky in our next attacks. Sen, did you max Balloon Skies by yourself? How long did it take? So back in the day, I had a deal with War Snipers 2.3, if anyone knows that clan, where I would play some accounts at their clan for peaks, and then they would help me donate, or they would donate gold into Balloon Skies for upgrading to CH10. I only cared about CH10. After that, I was like, whatever. I slowly just maxed on my own. I decided I wanted to avoid like any illicit capital gold. And that would probably be the best call. And so yeah, Balloon Skies was leveled with honest to God, hard working capital gold. Send 13, sure. Minions. Would be nice to have another giant, but I guess it's fine. It's GG. Ram. Barbs on the outside, minion sweep. Oh, there's some traps on the outside too. Did you make it this way because it planned to hit number one even then? Back in the day, Balloon Skies was a solo clan. Like, I did all 50 accounts. And the reason why I made it was because back in the day when I was making videos, one of the most annoying things to encounter was people taking my bases while I was planning them. So I made a solo clan so I could just have a few max clans each week to make stuff on. Take my time. But then every single good pushing clan ended up quitting. So I was the only one left. And we became number one by default. Let's check send 20, send 13. Let's take a look what they got over at BD Unbeatables. That might be possible, and okay, they actually gave me maybe possible non-defaults. Let's see, Balloon Lagoon. Wait, is this possible? This is rough. If you go a balloon here on the rocket artillery, they wouldn't put a Tesla between the bomb towers here, right? So like you can go balloon, and then hopefully you can eye dragon sweep this entire side, or you can go dragon to be safe. I feel like there could be Teslas here. If there's Teslas here, you have to go dragon. You know what? Let's go this. This HUD is also kind of annoying. We'll bring this. Maybe an eye dragon and just hope it works. Nah, hoping it works is too cope. We'll do dragon. Something like this. We need a barrel at the end actually, and then this. Let's go. Sam was in Foons himself, maybe 4UN. I was not in 4UN ever. What is the story behind Balloon Lagoon name? I don't know. I think they were just coming up with random names when they designed the clan capital bases. It is a good name though, Balloon Lagoon. And you know what's an even better name? Balloon Skies. That's right, baby. Alright. Okay, like I thought, there might be Teslas over there, so we didn't want to risk it. There's 2 Teslas on the Balloon Lagoon. Barbs. Oh, Dragon, why? Why you take that path? Why? No! Ah, no. Honestly, the dragon still did okay. But not killing the multi-cannon is like death. It's death and despair. Because the multi-cannon basically just is impossible to reach without using all of my rams. Yeah, that multi-cannon is gonna do damage to my psyche. It's a 750. I think it's a 750, boys. Think it's a 750. If we got the multi-cannon with the dragon, I think we might have had it. It cost us too many rams and barbs to try to get the district hall afterwards. No. When was White Wolf NL active? Was it before or after? It quit recently, maybe like a year ago. Not super recently, but recently enough. Alright, let's try Golem Core, and if we don't succeed, we'll have to get our bonus attack. This Golem Core is not very trivial, though. And we'll do push-ups at the end as well. I keep delaying my push-ups and doing them in sets of 20, which is bad for me, but, you know, I want to hit this for now, and then see from there. Let's go. Sen, aren't the current top clans not competitive enough? Yeah, pretty much everyone who wants to compete in Clan Capital plays the competitive side of it. Raid Weekend is not competitive these days. Because, yeah, pretty much everyone quit from it. Raid Weekend's very repetitive. And since they haven't updated in years now, most people have just gone bored. Alright. Wait, Sparky wraps in like this? Huh? Alright. Please. Alright, we take down the rocket artillery without too much issues. So far it's going good. Oh, zap. Sparky chains are gonna kill District Hall, looks like. Bro, why is there so many zaps? Ow. Oh no. No. Yeah, the Sparky padding towards the end wasn't great. I think this might be 20 push-ups. We'll just do 20. See you, Mr. Hope. Yeah, everyone's migrated to... If you want to actually play competitive in Clan Capital, just come to the server. There's Elo. The competitive side is still pretty good. But the in-game trophy side is kind of repetitive for people. Let's go. Round... How many pushes is this? Is this 70 now? Oh, no. Oh, we gotta get our bonus attack, actually. Wait, we don't want to try getting our bonus on peak. I'll have to pass on this peak then. It's a little too hard to get our bonus. I wonder, what do people think when they like come into this stream and I'm like in the middle of doing push-ups? What goes through their mind? They're coming here for Clan Capital and then they just see a dude in the corner doing push-ups. Yeah, I can't take that peek. That's I think it's not consistent enough for a 2-shot. And I'm not like Spike. I wouldn't miss my bonus stack. What the? What did my game crash? These you can just golem. Pretty much all these you can just golem. And I'll head over to Pink Frog, see what they got. I'll be back later, Mr. Kritesh. Those are all golem frees, basically. So does the AI bot. Everyone has good and bad weeks. This guy's been same since day one. I've had bad weeks, for sure. But when you have 300 attacks, usually like your suck kind of normalizes. You don't usually have 300 attacks of just pure ass. If you know what you're doing. Which I think I know what I'm doing. I think. Think. I also think I'm gonna have to skip this this dragon kill over here. That's gonna be too annoying. We're gonna go with a haste Sparky attack. Maybe a barrel over the top. And just try to clear this entire right side. Through the core. Bring a Hog Rider. Let's try this. Do you play any CC on the weekdays, Sen? Do you mean Elo? Elo is the only CC on the weekdays. How aren't you hacker Elo system like you did? How aren't you hacked Elo system like you did earlier? I don't know. His hacks worked on Elo, and then I think they malfunctioned when he hit in Juju B. So I think most people would rather do poorly in Elo and do well in tournaments than the other way around. I could be wrong. Maybe he set his hacks to work like that, though. Barrel to try to kill the air defense, and that will let the minions have a field day on the cannons. Alright, there's a lot of zaps down here, but If the Giants pull them, that's okay. Man, there's a lot of zaps. Alright. And I was seeing whether I should use Frost on the Infernos or just greed my Frost. And now because I have so many Rams, I think I can safely greed, he says as he screws up his tanking. Man, this is a slow. Slow, Sparky. Can we kill the Inferno Tower? Fast. Yes. Alright, great first hit. Faster. We can Rage Giant Wizard Bomb. Frost in the corner for the Blast Bow. I think we're looking good. We're looking good for this on Giant. Eye Dragon. This Golem. Do we need an Eye Dragon? I guess we should bring one. We won't use a Giant for the Blast Bow though. Let's see where the Golem pass. I think that's going to determine what we do more than anything else. Battles, he made it. The man of the hour. Towards the very end. This might even be our last hit. Yes, Battles, you're a mod. We gave you mod and you just found out. You might have been mod last week, to be honest. But definitely this week. You missed your coronation. Like practicing in FC and stuff. I only practice in FC during tournament season. Which is probably the case for a lot of top players. Alright, Golem, where are you going? Ram here. Oh, Golem might be hitting the peak. Maybe we should have raged the Golem towards the peak too. I think we're good. Those rock artillery shells are super slow. They have a hard time catching the Golem. Or the Wizards. And as long as we make sure we don't time fail, everything should be good. I brought the Eye Dragon in case my Golem went all the way left towards the Blast Bow, but now that the Dragon is where we're basically ending off on, I can pretty comfortably just go Eye Dragon on the Rocket Artillery, I think. Ram to tank. And actually, if we pull this in with the Barbarians, we might actually get the kill anyways, yeah. You just got free time today? Well, it's good seeing you, man. There'll be a VOD afterwards. This might be the last base we hit, though. Good evening, Mr. Ben Jills. Who raids at Pink Frogs these days? There's a lot of Jongra accounts. Mikey, Bone Crusher. Christian the Goat. They got a little bit of everyone. Little bit of everyone. What is happening to the the effing XP system on YouTube? I don't know. I just know that I've never touched it, and so whatever the XP system is, it's whatever the automated system gives you. Let's go with Balloon Skies. If there's something to hit over there, I'll hit it. Otherwise, we can probably call it. So would you say you are the best easy player of all time? I'm up there, but it's not clear. There's people who are good at a lot of different things. In Clan Capital, there's no one who is good at everything. That's the thing. Like, I'm definitely the best at peaks of all time. Probably the best at non-graveyard attacks of all time. But when you're talking about of all time, it also depends on what you value, right? Like, when I play competitive Clan Capital, I'm really terrible at graveyard spam strats. So if I'm trying to build a team in a tournament, I will try to find people who can cover my weakness. And that's what most players are. They're specialists in what they do. So it depends on what specialty you look at. I could be or I could not be. Like, if you're someone who would value base building and offense together, it would be Q. If you value pure overall offense in Elo, that would be Anshu probably. If you care about a district like GQ, maybe it's Alpal. If you love the... Oh my god. Oh god. Chat, if you value the failing at Builder's Workshop, it might be me as well. Chat, I'm not okay. I got everything under control. Everything's okay. Oh, I'm having some connection issues. Oh, yeah, this is, I can't, whoa, what happened to my screen? That's not good. Damn, that's so sad. Man, I hope my internet connection fixes for next stream, but like, for some reason my stream went black and I can't fix it. But I am one-shotting this Builder's Workshop, in case you're wondering. Just, you can't see it, but it's happening on my screen. Ooh, yeah. Unfortunate we can't fix this. Yeah, that's bad. Oof. Yeah. We are... Oh, now we're good. We're good. We're back. I don't know what happened at the end. I think it was bad luck, but I played this as well as I could. 85% is pretty good. 85% is pretty good. Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes the stream goes down, and there is nothing I can do about it. Alright, it's time to do some push-ups. We'll end off on 10 push-ups then. We'll end off on 10 push-ups. I think that was like 80 today. Pretty bad, but not the worst. Not the worst. We're just supposed to believe you? Chat. If you had to trust one person with your life, who would it be? Your life's on the line. You need someone who can be reliable, trustworthy, and tell you the things that might be hard to hear, but you need to hear. I'd say I'd be the person. I think I would be the person to fill that role. If you ever need someone who you can trust in the dark, you're trying to find your way. Spike? Oh. About Spike, let me find it. Is Spike the guy? Let's figure it out. Alright, so this was Jujubee tournament. You guys are saying Spike is the man? Here's the situation. We're in the last district of the match. We're down 1 star. We're up %. Spike just needs to get a 2-star versus Capital Peak. And we win the match. 2 stars is pretty easy in Clan Capital tournaments versus Peak. I'm out of attacks. Q is out of attacks. Spike is the man for the job. He's the man we trust to find our way out of a dark place. And let's take a look what he does. So first of all, okay, he does 3 zaps on the post. This is pretty normal. These defensive troops are very annoying, so if you can pull them out with triple zap, that's a pretty good idea. So he's going to kill them on the outside with the ram to pull them out. With the post down, those troops can go anywhere he wants. So he pulls them all the way out, away from the defenses. Minion Eye Dragon will kill the dragon. He didn't actually need to use that barb. He just placed the barb there, but it's fine. He's going to get the 2-star. Spike is the man. So Eye Dragon gets the card kill. He goes left, which is interesting. He killed the posts on the top side, and now he's going into the giant post. I thought he should probably go top side, but whatever. He also got some huts there. He needs a 2-star, keep that in mind. So he needs to kill the Capital Peak at the end. And instead of trying to get to the peak as fast as possible, he starts wasting Hog Riders and Wizards in the middle to try to get as much % as possible. I thought this was terrible at the time, but I didn't say anything. He uses Rams to go in to open some walls as well as pull defensive fire. He uses 2 graveyards around the rocket artillery to lock it down. His P.E.K.K.A. goes in. He's wasted so many troops on the outside. And he uses his last Hog Rider and the Wizard Tower. They are going to get blasted by the rocket artillery. The P.E.K.K.A. now has no support. Instead of dropping the balloon for the spear thrower, he's going to use that balloon in order to try to chip away at the rocket artillery. So, a little bit questionable there. Balloons do not quite get the rocket artillery. P.E.K.K.A. finishes it off. Now there's a cannon spear thrower on the flank. The graveyards pulled away the giants, so now he can kill them with the P.E.K.K.A. It's looking pretty bad, honestly, because usually you want to at least push into the multi-cannon to safely finish with archers. I thought you needed troops in the middle to funnel. No, you didn't. At least not as many as you used. Now he's decided, you know what, he doesn't need the district hall. He's going to use his archers to kill these cannons and spear throwers that he skipped on the first attack. His rage is actually a little slightly misplaced. He could have placed it a little bit out. You'll see in a second. Because, where's that rage? The rage could have been like 1 or 1.5 tiles away from the Inferno Tower blast bow, and that would have given him more coverage on the archers on the approach. But it's fine. It's Spike knows what he's doing. He's got all the pressure in the world. He will perform. Jump over the wall so he can avoid this Inferno Tower with his archers. The graveyards are kind of useless because he's not really spamming his troops in. That's why archers are not great with graveyards, but it doesn't matter. He just needs to get the peak and we win the match. All right, he's got a couple more archers to go. It's a little bit awkward now with deployment zone because, yeah, that's how they set up the buildings. He has 7 more packs of archers. He's just getting to the blast bow. He has like about a minute on the clock. Like the amount of time left in this replay is about as much time as he has left. Barbs to tank after the archers lose stealth. 4 archers left. He needs to get the Inferno Tower. He can use the Hog Rider barbs. I don't know why he has rams to try to finish off the peak. He gets the Inferno Tower. He uses his last pack of archers to try to chip down the Tesla. And then here we go. He uses double barb instead of single barb, and now he has 2 rams that I don't know what they were for. And he's cooked. He has a rage on his P.E.K.K.A, but there's a Tesla, there's a blast bow, there's a peak. He's having a bad day here. Let's see how close it gets. Balloon Moon has lost the match. Awkward. Is that the Spike you guys want to believe in? Is that the Spike you want to trust your life with? We trust Spike with our last hit of the match. It didn't work. Ooh, and I'm just gonna leave this on the screen just because this maybe we'll change this to the YouTube thumbnail afterwards. That's the Spike that you guys are rooting for. Not the Spike I would, but you know, that's how it goes. It's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes Spike has the last hit of the match, and sometimes he has peak to 2-star, and sometimes this is that's the life. That's the life. That's the life you live. That's the life you choose. We're going to put this on the screen for a little bit longer. Let's let Spike stew in his shame. Today marks his execution. He just needed one more pack of archers or one more hit from the P.E.K.K.A. But alas, sometimes this is how it goes. The war is back on Smash. Alright, thank you all for coming out. I'll finish my stream accounts off stream. And I will catch you all next week. Good stream. Sen refrain from showing it. The council will be 100x harsher. Nope. Sorry it was too late. I was able to get my stream working again just in time to show this attack at the very end. And we're going to leave it on screen as much as possible so everyone who comes in can see it for themselves as well. Yeah, take care everyone. Have a great rest of your week.